Hey guys, Mr. G's Gaming here, and welcome back to more of Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. Last time we caught Giratina, and I'm still amazed at just how well that battle went. It wasn't multiple tries, that was actually my very first attempt, and if you're new here and just came across this video, I highly suggest checking out the previous video, just to see how amazing it was. But like I said, Giratina changes when you actually catch it. When did I catch those Pokemon? Oh, it must ride the Safari Zone. But yeah, here's Giratina right here. Changed forms. It is possible to change it back to its Distortion World form, which is called its Origin form, but we're not able to do that until the post-game. In the meantime, at least has a nature that's supporting its special defense. That's pretty good. But anyways, I'm not going to use the Giratina on my team. However, if you do want to use it, it doesn't really learn any new moves until level 90, at which point it learns Aura Sphere. At which point I actually recommend getting rid of Shadow Force. I feel kind of bad recommending to get rid of Giratina's signature move, but by the time you get Giratina up to level 90, the only reason why you would ever use it is if you're going to transfer it to newer games where it would and use it in competitions and such. And Shadow Force is really just gives it away. I mean, if you've seen the previous video, you would know how often Giratina tried to use this on a normal type, and you would have saw my strategy of just switching over to Hans. Anyways, I did a little bit of grinding off screen. Not for these guys. Well, I did a little bit for Polly. Keep accidentally trying to move it when I actually want to show it. I did some effort value training in special defense. Not special defense, but special attack. I highly recommend going to, if you want to train up for special attack, go to the old Chateau, because the only thing you'll encounter is Ghastly, and that's pretty good. Did try to learn Discharge. I got rid of Psybeam for that, simply because Discharge is going to be more powerful, and I've already gotten a move that can target the foe. So for the meantime, Discharge is pretty good. I'm still waiting for it to learn Tri-Attack, at which point I will remove Discharge. But in the meantime, it's pretty good. It's would end up being a lot better than Psybeam anyways. Kong basically hasn't changed any bit. Hasn't changed. Took off the items. I want to take off the Wise Glasses off of Porygon. As for my party, ended up giving Hans the Razor Claw because with the high critical hit ratio, it pretty much guarantees a critical hit from Sky Attack, just so long as it hits, or in the very least a very, very high critical hit ratio. And it would also give Air Slash and Asian Power a good high critical hit ratio as well, which is why I did that. Basically, made Hans, what was once a pretty bad party member, is now really good. Umbreon had only difference with Umbreon is that she tried to learn Assurance, got rid of Quick Attack for that, simply because I want to kind of fill up on some dark type moves. And also, Assurance is actually a really good move. It's a bit situational, but if you manage to give the target Pokemon like a burn or something, which Kong can actually do, then Assurance would double in power to 100 and would actually be a great. Combine that with same type attack bonus and the black glasses, and it would be excellent. I ended up teaching Ice Beam to Joy. Some might argue that I should have taught Ice Beam to Polly because Polly has the better special attack, but Joy otherwise would have just had Double Slap, which is a physical move, and usually how bad his physical move is. I actually highly recommend teaching Ice Beam to any one of your party members, because you're going to encounter bosses that are really tough, but thankfully are weak to ice-type moves. I've also did some effort value training with Blissey. Just go to Maniac Cave, because I want to... It has poor defense, but at least I'm trying to do anything I can to raise that defense as high as possible. And Maniac Tunnel only has Geodude and Hippopotas, which gives effort values and defense. Aside from that, I have pretty much all three HM slaves, because for the route coming up, I'm gonna need someone with both Cut, Rock Smash, and Surf, and Fly would have helped. Anyways, if you recognize this Pokemon Center, it's actually Snowpoint City, and I came here because I'm not sure how well it appears on screen, but we got Diamond Dust, which is weird. I've looked up online to see what special event is going on today that would trigger this Diamond Dust event. Well, tomorrow is May Day, but it makes me weird. It makes me like, okay, tomorrow is May Day, so why is a Diamond Dust doing it today? Because I'm recording this on April 30th, not May 1st. But I'm not complaining. Diamond Dust is pretty, and is and since Snowblind City is pretty much a pretty uninteresting town in every other way, well, save for the gym, of course, Diamond Dust does add a extra bit of appeal to Snowblind City, so at least I got to show it off. But anyways, that's not what we're going to be doing. There's actually nothing in Snowpoint City, it's just that I wanted to show off that Diamond Dust effect, just for the heck of it. But we're actually going to go down to Sandgem Town because Cynthia suggested we talk to Professor Rowan. Wow. Were you just waiting for me behind the door? Sheesh.
Lucas, you've come back. You leave me speechless. You've done it. You really have done it. Never has my heart pounded this hard for so long in my 60 years of living.
The professor did a lot of checking up after you left. He was really worried about you, Lucas. He contacted acquaintances looking for help and... Lucas, I'm glad to see you safe. Welcome back.
Oh yes, there was something I had to tell you. The 3 Pokemon of the lakes appear to have returned to their homes. So tell me, how are things going for you? The Pokédex? A total of 151.
Hey, that's the number of Pokemon in the original Pokédex. Well, Mew technically doesn't count because Nintendo didn't even know that Mew was programmed into the game until close to the release of Pokemon Blue in Japan, but that's aside the point. Number of badges?
Well, you've got 7 already. Now only leaves Sunny Shore's gym. You've come this far. Why not obtain Sunny Shore's badge? And why not challenge the Pokemon League? That would broaden your horizons further than ever before. Not to mention the opportunities to meet even more Pokemon.
He's right. We can actually go back to the lakes and actually catch the 3 Lake Guardians, Mesprit, Uxie, and Azelf. If you can catch Uxie and Azelf right there in the cave, but as soon as you interact with Mesprit, it would become a roaming Pokemon. I guess Mesprit thinks that it's all special because it's so close to the starting town. I'm not going to go out of my way to catch the legendary Pokemon, but I will show their bios on screen as we continue on to the next route. Anyways, welcome to Route 222, one of the last routes of the game. Moving on. Actually, we should read the sign just to honor it. Close to the Grand Hotel Lake. Plenty of avoidable trainers and plenty of hidden items. I guess we'll just get started. And I really need to reorganize my bag again. I might as well use max repels. Why not? If we go up here through the middle path, back to the Valor Lakefront. Okay, get a PP up. Got that trainer down there that we could easily avoid. Okay, Wiki. I'm guessing the next one is... I always want to say is P.E.K.K.A, but I'm always wrong. What's the next one? Corn? Agua. I don't remember my berries very well, but then again, it's been a long time since we picked any berries. Alright, Qualat. Anyways, this route is exactly why I decided to bring all of my HM slaves here, because there are a ton of items. And we're going to need cut to get every single one. And a full restore there. I guess we can go down that ledge and do that, but... Let's see if I can avoid you. I stepped a little bit too fast. One has to have social etiquette. You only have the Playboy Bunny on your team. Let's see if I can actually get a critical hit off of that with the Razor Claw. Nope, but I did do a ton of damage. Come on, you can fight through it. Why are you using agility? You're already faster than me. Okay, good. Snapped out of confusion, and you're down. Really? Neither of that was critical hits? Enchanting. Oh, I'd much rather pamper Pokemon than make them battle. Fair enough. Alright, this is the item that you're going to need cut for, isn't it? By the way, since it's nighttime, cops will battle you now, so there's that. Alright. One and only reason why I brought Douglas along with me. Actually, I got Douglas and Bibarel, and there are items that I need to use Rock Smash in order to obtain. So I wonder who would battle. Repel's effect wore off. Do I really care? Is there an item over there? There probably is. There was. You know what? I don't care about the wild battles. I want to conserve my repels. There are no new Pokemon here, by the way. That Electabuzz almost caught me off guard, and I was like, wait, did we not see? I was like, wait, we didn't see Electabuzz, but then I remember, oh yeah, Valley Wind works. Hey, it's one of my favorite Pokemon. Too bad that you don't have good stats. Lucario seems to be the one Sinnoh Pokemon that actually has good stats that I actually like. Then again, here's something that I have to say about the Sinnoh Pokédex. I don't really like it that much. The reason why is that it doesn't introduce a whole lot of new Pokemon. 3 Floatzels in a row! By that I mean, most of the... I feel... Can escape. I feel the same way about the Diamond and Pearl Pokédex than I do about the Johto Pokédex. Wait, can't I choose fight? Why did my cursor refuse to go up there? Weird. But I mean, like, most of the Pokemon are just evolutions of Pokemon we've already seen before. Take Hans, for example. It's a Togekiss, evolved form of Togetic. I've already talked about Rhyperior, evolved form of Rhyhorn and Rhydon. And because of that, don't get me wrong, I do like the... Now, don't get me wrong, I do like the new evolutions these Pokemon got, but it ends up taking away from the, other Pokédex space they could have dedicated to, just brand new Pokemon. And of the new Pokemon that we got, they're not all that good. And are you a trainer? I don't know what items you ever throw are Pokeballs, but is that true? I want people to think about that. That's why I gave away the technical machine Fling. Pokemon hurls whatever item is holding at the flow. The move's effect depends on what item is hurled. Yeah, it's not only the effect, but also the power is dependent on the move. The power is dependent on the item being thrown. Different items are going to result in different powers and also different effects. And always fails if it's not holding anything. Is there an item? Okay, and there's alright. Got that item. To avoid the cop. To avoid the sailor as well. Well, it could have been a double battle. How come the Pokemon trainers that seem so easily avoidable, I end up running into? Mantike. We are not able to catch that yet, but we'll be able to catch a Mantike of our own pretty soon. Till then, Air Slash. Because Mantike actually doesn't have that good stats. And it managed to endure with more than half of its health. Come on, you got the Razor Claw. You should be able to get a critical hit. If you didn't get a critical hit, it would have taken the Mantike out, but you did not. Well, this is why you bring joy with you. Who need items when I have soft-boiled? Item down there. Pokemon size contest. Big Pokemon wanted. I had a dream. It was a wonderful dream. I dreamt that a trainer would bring me a giant Remoraid. Yes, Remoraid in the wild are interesting. When you catch them, they're not at a set size. They can actually come in different sizes, and this guy will measure them and give different items depending on how big they are. Or at least I'm saying so because I'm guessing just from the top of my head. Names of trainers. Today's shopper is Lucas, who bought the item Pokeball. It's just wonderful. Yes, I buy things in bulk of 10 Pokeballs in bulk of 10 because I want Premier Balls. Are you gonna bring that up? Nope. Didn't even give your audience good advice. Never another PP up. That would make this the Pikachu fan club. Pika Pika Pika? Pika Pika? I'm going to, for the Pokemon Championship with only Pikachu. You're going to take on the league with only Pikachu? I can't wait for the Sinnoh remake because they ended up using the same cry for Pikachu as it was in Pokemon Yellow, you know, with the anime cry. So you could just, I can imagine in the Sinnoh remix for the Switch, if it's ever made for the Switch, which I'm sure it will be, then I can imagine just coming in here and just hearing a whole bunch of Pika, 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 Pikachu. That's right, one of them is actually a trainer, and that's why I was going around talking to all these Pokemon, Pikachus. Unfortunately, Hans does not have a good matchup. Well, Ancient Power, I think is Rock-type moves super effective against the Electric-type moves? I want to say yes. Nope. And this is gonna do a ton of damage to Hans. At least Hansar is faster than it. And at least I'm sticking to special moves because Pikachu is gonna have static and I'll avoid the risk of being static. All these Pokemon Pikachu are female, and notice the so you can finally notice the notch in its tail that I wanted to show off earlier when we first were able to differentiate between genders. Pikachu! I'll need a lot more practice to become a real Pikachu. Is that your dream? To become a Pikachu? Well, then again, I don't have anything against, Therians. If people like that like to call themselves. Then again, are they really Therians if they want to become Pokemon? That's actually a good question. Any item around this Rock Smash Rock? No? Okay. Little girl, can I avoid you without having to use Surf? I can avoid you without having to use Surf. There should be an item in between these fishermen. Right below me! Oh, and also there should be another item right here. Yeah, both heart scales. Awesome. Not that I really need them anymore, but okay. Since I taught all the moves I want to teach to Hans. I'm just checking out for make sure that I got everything. Right. Anyways, I should break this rock. Okay, it's Douglas, not Bibarrel. I was wondering who it would choose. I guess it's the one who's on the front of your team. Any items in this grass aside from the Pokeball? Well, the item ball. Tiny mushroom. Random encounter. No! It's you! My arch nemesis! I hate Pelipper so much. Okay, quick ball. And is there another item around here? Yes, I guess in every one of those blank patches there is an item. Full restore, very nice. Random encounter, not so nice. Oh, my lesser of my two arch nemesises. Well, then again, Wally's Gardevoir is actually my true arch nemesis. I'm sorry, I wanted to love Wally, but Wally was such a terrible trainer who does nothing but spam double team. Like, double team is like the one move that I wish never existed. I mean, it's fun to be a jerk yourself and spam double team yourself, but when your opponent does it, it's just not fair. That's actually why it's being banned in competitive. Now, I believe that's just about everything. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. All we need to do is go up here and, just this one required trainer. My dream's the big one. I want to battle every kind of Pokémon from around the world. Well, good luck against the legendary Pokémon. Two birds with one stone? Well, if there's just one bird, then it's just double damage. Was that a critical hit? Finally, Razor Claw does something. Then again, with the rate that I'm still getting critical hits, it seems like I probably would have gotten it anyways, regardless of if I had it equipped or not. Okay, this guy is pretty easy because, you know, fighting type, two Pokemon that were weak to flying type moves. And then I got a critical on that Gastrodon. That was very easy. And one step closer to realizing my dream. Well, if your goal is to complete the Pokédex, it doesn't really matter if you win the battle or not. Whatever happens, never lose sight of your dream. Words to live by. Some might say that's foolish, but no. I agree. Go by your dreams. Never give up on your dreams. Gym leaders Volkner's being bored lately, I hear. We need tough challengers to visit so he doesn't get bored. People get up to no good if they have too much time on their hands. If I had to describe Sunny Shore Gym in a word, it'd be shockingly electric. Well, that's pretty obvious hint as to what type of Pokemon we're going up against. Oops, that's 2 words. Ah, who are you? Yo, fellow trainer! Your Pokemon are secure inside their Pokeballs, but there's no masking that aura of serious toughness. Oops, sorry. I should introduce myself. The name's Flint. I'm one of the Pokemon League's Elite Four. I just had this idea. Maybe you can pull it off. It's about this town's gym leader. He's really lost his enthusiasm lately because there's been so few good challengers worth his time. He's been so bored, he spends all his time renovating the gym. And then the blackout happened. That sure didn't help lift his mood. You know where I'm going with this, don't you? I need you to give him a battle that's so hot, it will reignite his passion for battling. I'm counting on you, hotshot. Anyways, welcome to Sunny Shore City. And I love this music, by the way. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Aside from Fortree City, Sunny Shore City is actually one of my favorite towns in the entire Pokemon game. Why? Well, there's a hint right on the sign, solar powered. Despite having a blackout, you would not expect one except, take a look at these bridges. You would not believe so, but these are all solar power panels. This is a major port of town and is the gateway to the Pokemon League. I was hoping you were going to say that, but yes, all these squares are actually solar panels. That is such a cool, clever idea to make a walkway just generate eco-friendly power, serving a double purpose of not only providing safe energy, but also serving as a bridge for easy transportation. I mean, sure, you can't really drive cars in there, but then again, Sinnoh really isn't known for cars. That alone makes me so think that Sunny Shore City is so cool. Combine that with the music and you can understand why this is my favorite location in all of Sinnoh. Well, that and the Spirit Pillar, but aside from that. Anyways, we've made it to Sunny Shore City. And apparently there's a bored gym leader who wants a powerful challenger. I think we can provide him a good challenge. Maybe reignite his enthusiasm, like Flint wants us to do. But I think that we're going to have to save that for the next video. If you like this video, hit that like button. Feel free to leave behind a comment. And if you want to see more videos from me, go ahead and subscribe. See you guys next time.